Hello, and welcome to a Sassy and Classy episode. Grave Consequences.
What?
Wait, huh? That sounds like something adventurers do. We're not.
Yeah.
Last time, the duo, Sassy and Classy, wrapped up or handled some brand confusion that was striking them. And a rival cabaret / murder house had opened down the street. Yes, they handled it, stole a couple things on the way out, and went back to the Kissed Coin Cabaret. So, a little bit of time has passed. Business has started to pick up again. You're getting that bump you wanted from the Fay Day party.
Nice.
Doth Crowmore has come by a couple times. Conan villain Doth Crowmore. The Anteos, Lord and Lady Anteos. The Raccoon Critic is in night after night. Your cloud. Sorry, go ahead.
What's his name proper at this point?
The Raccoon Critic is named Bertram.
Bertram, absolutely. Bert. Always good to see old Bert. He does human things with his hands, like write scathing reviews,
but never of the Kissed Coin.
That's right.
And he always comes backstage and shakes your little hands.
He's adorable. I might marry that man.
Hey, he's got a steady job.
He's got a steady job.
Appreciation for the arts. Get you
Doesn't shame me for what I do.
No, get you someone who looks at you like Bertram looks at Dancelap.
100%.
Zephyros the Cloud Giant comes by at some point, and there's not really Cloud Giant seating, so he more observes from outside, like practice, kind of through the backstage door.
Yeah, we'll have to get one of those Doctor Strange windows for him to...
Oh, yeah. He's zoning out half the time anyway.
Yeah.
He's always on his phone. His phone being another plane that is slowly driving him unhinged from this reality.
Yep.
Just like his sister. So yeah, what would you all have done post the Dent Museum incident? Sorry, Jay in chat says, so we have a new shipwright, classy and trashy.
Print it. 100%. That's brilliant.
Oh yeah. I also just Cece, your camera is frozen.
Oh no. Do you want me to turn it off and turn it back on?
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Your voice is coming through. There we go.
Oh,
Your voice is coming through good, but you were frozen.
Perfect.
Well, that's what mattered.
Okay.
As long as I'm not frozen in a ridiculous pose.
I think you had your mouth open, so I mean.
Oh no.
But okay. So classy and trashy. So yes, what would you have done post Dent Museum incident? Which is what the papers, the broadsheets are calling it.
Sure.
We had found a mask of Wychuk, right?
Indeed, you found 3 items that you took with you. Van Richten's vampire hunting kit, a mask that fits the description of a violet flame cultist, and a fragment from a fragment of a book made that appears to be made of human skin.
And that was the Book of Vile Darkness, right?
Yes. I could not remember if I had explicitly said that or not.
I have it in my notes.
Then I must have explicitly said it.
And then I think I have something about the mask that when the stars and the moons are in certain positions, it glows purple.
Yes.
Somebody was telling us about this mask because I have a she. Okay.
It was the docent, Gretchen.
This is why you watch the last episode before you play. Okay.
Yeah, no, but I didn't even watch that last episode. Sorry, Bertram. I'm transferring some information. So what would we do? I mean, listen, dollar bill you all day, every day. I mean, that's all about that life.
We got a business to run, I guess.
Yeah. So it's the days are a lot of boring ledger work, which if you'd like me to improv for 5 to 10 minutes about ledgers, I've proven I can. So I will. Beer ordering. But no, yeah, just I'm on that grind, man.
Okay.
You know, trying to build this biz.
Let's talk about employee management. Yeah, so are you actively you had reached out and hired a bunch of talent, including Kiki from your last job, and
that's right.
A couple other.
Oh shit! We got Rose. Got Rose making a series of terrible boy choices.
Last one was a girl. She's back on.
Last one was a girl.
She's back onto a boy. So yeah, you got Rose. She's working the front desk mostly because she's not really talented enough to do anything else.
Well, and she's not of age yet.
She's not, but she can't cook.
Behind a bar.
She's too eye-rolly to be a waitress.
Yeah.
She can commit dark arts, but that's not actively useful in your line of work.
No. I do want to follow up with that bartender from the fancy dress party we went to. Yeah.
You want to try and poach him?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you show up to his he gave you his address and his sending stone number. And yeah, you show up to his house and, knock on the door. It swings open. He is shirtless with a bar rag over his shoulder, and he says, "Oh, hey, Dancelap. I thought we made a good connection. What's up?"
You look great. Never wear a shirt.
Oh, this old thing.
That old thing. All right. Okay, so yeah, I'll stand out here. So yeah, I want you. Your drink works great. You've got the kind of business cash, flirty but not too serious kind of connection that I need a full-time bartender. Do you know anybody who matches that description?
He says, Cece, I think you're frozen again, by the way.
Yeah, my connection's been real bad. I'm trying to figure out why.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let me know if you need us to stop or anything.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, I mean, I'm mostly just, I'm at like a service, they rent me out for big parties, but something a little more steady would be nice. Yeah. What kind of establishment is it? Is it a bar or?
Yeah. Listen, you're going to want to disconnect from the gig economy as soon as you can. You're going to want someplace that you can go and call work. Plus, once you're behind my bar, I mean, you got to run things past me, but then you're the bar manager as far as I'm concerned. Don't ever wear a shirt. But yeah, no.
He kind of says, "What about like something like this?" And he pulls out just a collar and bow tie and puts that on, but he's still shirtless.
For formal Fridays, yeah, that's probably yep. So that's good. Yeah. So you're with an agency. well, what happens when, festival season's over, no one's doing fancy parties. So, yeah, and you asked what we are. We are a cabaret and burlesque.
Okay. Do you have, like, an insurance plan?
Write down a little insurance plan. Yeah. We're looking right into that. Yeah. Right now we have a number of ghosts. So.
What? Is that the insurance plan?
I panicked and just thought that was interesting.
It's not uninteresting.
Thank you.
He says, I'd love to come work for you. I can start on Friday.
Absolutely, that's great.
I'm
let
sorry.
me know if
Fear day. Tier day.
Sure.
10,
Sure.
7, however days in the Forgotten Realms were. The Forgotten Realms.
Friggs Day. Yeah, well, listen, it might not be here by Friday, but is there anything you like? Is there a signature cocktail you want to get me? Anything I should be ordering?
Yeah, he'll give you a he'll take a piece of paper and write a couple things down for you. It says, this is his preferred liquors, and he writes down a couple ideas for a drink menu.
Okay, great. Welcome on board, guy whose name I can't find.
It's Druithan.
It was Druithan. There it is. Yep. Druithan.
He claims it's half human, half elven, but you're suspicious of that even.
You bet. No, I don't want to spell it as Druithon. That will be confusing. All right, well, this is great. This is going to work out great for both of us. So yeah, we'll see you Friggs Day, Fria's Day, Sahinines. Nah, it feels like more like a Saturday. Who's the illusory moon one? Anyway, we'll see you.
I wrote down my version because in the Forgotten Realms, days are just numbers,
right?
Like,
which
I get because nobody wants to learn a bunch of fake days, but
that's right.
But fake days are fun.
Fake days are crazy fun.
Okay, is my camera still going? Or it's still frozen? Because I should be.
No, you're moving now.
Yep.
Okay. Hopefully, let's cross some fingers and knock on some woods.
Let's hope.
It looks like for Friday I have L Day. I don't know. For Eldath, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, see you all day.
You got it.
All right. Yeah, I remembered I wanted to get him. All right, I got Kiki. I got my eyes long term on one of the dancers from the other place, but I want her to be a get. And I do have a long term goal, but I don't think there's been enough time to start pursuing my long term goal.
Your 5-year plan.
My 5-year plan.
Is that a second location?
No, to unionize sex workers.
Oh, right, that one.
That's
Sorry.
right. Yeah. So, I really needed a lira to be placed where a lira might end up placed in order for that to have two characters who have a lot of goals in common. They just don't know it.
But at this point in the timeline, she is back in Waterdeep.
All right.
I will say that.
We'll have to start hearing rumors of weird things with the Voss family. All right, so and on my way back from hiring, from poaching that there bartender, I should stop in somewhere and put in an order for business cards that I don't have to take back.
Sure.
Yeah, that Task Force Unlikely group really seemed to have their stuff together, so...
Yeah.
I had good ideas about business cards.
Yeah, you go to a printer who is probably the brother of someone you once charmed.
Yeah.
And yeah, how are you now?
I'm so good. Thanks for asking. Hey, so I need, some work. and maybe we can work something out. You do something for me. I charm someone else to do something for you.
Usually do things for coin.
I can pay coin. Yeah, that's fine.
Great.
Yep.
What do you need?
Yeah, well, I do have a mocked-up copy, so I'll just kind of leave that and ask if I have to leave it, or can he memorize it?
He will hand copy it, and
there we go,
and show you a proof.
Perfect.
He says, "I'll get right on it."
All right. Yeah, no. Things are looking good. Nothing bad can possibly happen this episode. Let's go back to the bar and hang out with my bestie, drinking mimosas.
Okay.
Business as usual.
That's right.
So back at the bar, Vianti, someone has come in and they said they're also looking for work, and it's a young elven man, for lack of he's a teenager basically.
Oh.
And he has a guitar with him, and he says, he asks if there's like an open mic night.
What is our usual like music situation here? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think a lot of the like we're kind of open for families and stuff before a certain hour, and then it kind of becomes a riskier place. So we probably do have several open mic slots open, which is just, hey, we don't have to pay them and they're entertaining people.
That's the best kind of. That's
Joaquin
the kind of business that.
That's right. And if they're really good, we can ask them to come back, and then we can talk about paying them.
Okay,
so, yes,
yeah. I imagine that there would be some kind of a sign-up sheet somewhere around that I would know of.
Okay, he says, okay, yeah, he'll put his name on it. He'll say, do you do, like tryouts or anything more steady? Kind of looking around and maybe looking at the stage and being like, I don't think this is a coffee house.
Oh, no, it's a cabaret. I think it says that on the front.
Oh, I can read.
Yeah,
okay.
You're welcome. You're a little on the young side. I'd say I'm not quite sure.
I'm 150. I'm 150. If that's...
You look a little young for the after hours shows.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with come during the open mic during the day. We'll try you out, see how you are, and then, that'll be your audition.
Okay. You can do this.
You're just gonna do, like, is that a lute? What is it?
It's a guitar. I can also play the piano.
Yeah, you're just gonna do that, right? Or
Aww.
He says, yeah, I play song. I'm a singer-songwriter.
Oh. Like what kind of songs?
Sad, if we're being honest, mostly sad.
I have a young woman that works here that is gonna. Yep. So. So sad songs. Okay. So you filled out the form there. What's your name?
He has signed his name as Loric.
Loric.
Oh, my heart. My whole heart.
And do you need a place to stay? Are you staying somewhere here in town?
No, I have a place to stay in town. Thank you. Just trying to find some gainful employment.
Well,
I can do whatever I want.
Oh, you
My whole heart.
You probably shouldn't say that around here, sweetie. Just stick to the music.
Okay.
Stick to offering musical services.
Okay. picks up his guitar, walks out.
His guitar under one arm and his piano under the other, and walks out.
I gotta get wheels on this thing. Vianti, still back at the kissed coin. Dancelap has been gone for a bit, but you expect her to be back soon, especially before the evening performances start.
Oh, yeah.
And Rose has since been broken up with by Hayden. Unlike the last two, where Rose did the breaking up, Hayden did the breaking up, and that really shook Rose to her core. Like, there was a lot of, you can't break up with me because I'm breaking up with you, and Hayden's like, that's not how that works.
Nice try, Rose.
Yeah. So Rose has a new boyfriend.
Okay.
He's a young black man with like dyed blonde hair, and his name is Jaden.
She's got a type.
Sure does.
And Rose.
Unfortunately, Warwick might need to change to Layden or something.
That's not gonna happen. Pardon me. So Rose and Jaden come in, and Jaden's doing a lot of like prayer hands.
Okay.
Do we have prior opinions of Jaden?
Let's see. He says things like, how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? And the biggest flex anyone will ever have is dying. And he speaks in a lot of hashtags, and you're like, what's a hashtag? Like, you're young and hip, and he's just like, hashtag. If a cupcake falls from a tree, how far will it be away from down? Hashtag Jupiter. And you're like, what does that mean? Those are gibberish words.
So he speaks nonsense.
Yeah, the more time you spend awake.
I can comprehend all languages, and I don't understand what the hell he's saying.
The more time you spend asleep. And when he's handed you a pamphlet for something called Archantologist, Archantology, and it's telling you about your Zootin levels and how they're all out of whack, and you need to be interrogated or audited.
I'm putting them down under enemies.
Okay.
Jay in chat says, just because you put words together doesn't make it poetry. And this is this is the new boyfriend, as Liz also says.
Yes.
It's hard to keep track at this point.
Got a flow chart running in the back.
Yeah, and you just have to keep crossing it out. Hayden was the best one, and even she was a little crunchy for probably both of your taste.
Yeah. But like Jaden, is he pretty? Like, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, he's real cute.
Yeah, he's getting away with it. That's why no one's ever challenged him on his nonsense.
And you think his dad might be famous?
Okay. I see what we're doing.
Yeah. Yep.
It took me perhaps too long.
Jaden, first name, last name Smith.
He's never said. Maybe Pinkett. It's spelled differently. It's intellectually distinct. There's a Y.
His father's a smith.
His father is a very famous blacksmith. Very charming, very talented. Used to be funny, now he's kind of serious all the time.
Yeah. Still very charming.
Oh, terribly.
Yeah. It would work on a 16-year-old Dancelap is all I'm saying.
Okay. So, yeah, they kind of walk by you and probably make themselves lunch behind the counter or something. And, yeah, what would you like to do while you are, you artst, is what I was about to say. While you are alone, not alone, but while you are sans Dancelap at the Kissed Coin.
So, I think with the 3, like, I guess artifacts or whatever that we had acquired from the creepy Museum of Death, I would maybe be trying to see if we had any auctioneering contacts, like in a Rolodex, from when we acquired our cabaret at the auction, and maybe see if one of them might know, because they're like collector types.
Sure, yeah, you can...
There's that dwarf who is local, right?
No, the dwarf is from Neverwinter.
Oh, that's right. And the Medusa is from the Feywild.
Yeah, the Medusa's from the Feywild. So are you looking to sell, or are you just looking for information, like Antiques Roadshow style?
Just looking for information.
Okay. You're frozen again, by the way, but we can still hear you.
It's gonna just be that way.
Okay, yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's no problem. It's no problem.
You're making a very happy face, and I like it. So.
Oh well, that's good at least.
At least for me, you've frozen a good position.
It might come back in a minute. I don't know why my internet just keeps hitching every 5 minutes.
Hey, all that'll be changing soon too, as well as your fortunes. We're all gonna be. Or I hope get good internet.
Yeah, there's pretty okay internet in that area.
Good.
Okay, yeah. So the auction house you used last time was the very easy to pronounce, Andy. Lady, it was run by one Lady Chrysanthemum, who was a gnome.
Oh, right, Chrysanthemum.
Yes. So yeah, if you head over there, the gnome comes forward and says, "Hi." I don't remember what her voice was. Yes. Yes, I remember you. Brought in an interesting book. Yes,
yes. I have 3 more kind of interesting pieces. I was wondering if maybe you knew who I could get in contact about curating them or finding information about them.
She says, well, I would be happy to take a look at them. Do a rudimentary appraisal. Perhaps I can provide some information, but if not, once I look at them, I can tell you who the best expert is to talk to in these regards. I have a list of dumb rich people names. Okay. Okay. Any particular order you would like to show these in?
Let's lead with the monster kit, because I feel like that might be the most mundane one.
She looks at it and she says, interesting. Yes, no one local for this, but there is a dwarf in Neverwinter who collects artifacts of this ilk. His name is Olworm. Excellent buyer. He might have some information on this. Sorry. Killing it in chat today, Jay. Vianti walking around with a book of Vile Darkness, shouting, "Anyone know what this is?"
Sounds pretty on brand, yeah.
So she says she thinks this would sell well to a private collector. Not necessarily something that you would want to auction because it has such a niche appeal. You're better off just going to that person and negotiating with them one-on-one. Because at an auction, they're just going to get it for it. Yeah, I'll take it. Nobody else wants it? Cool. Okay. But she says it appears authentic. It is some sort of monster hunting kit specializing in vampires and being a terrible person. Becoming the monster he hunts. Van Richten's on a great
Could I... Neverwinter's a bit of a way for a business owner like me. Do you have maybe an address that I could send a...
Oh, of course, yes. And she'll hand you his business card.
Okay. So, item number 2 is, I will warn you, if you're a bit squeamish, it appears to be made of human flesh.
Cool.
So, slide the book.
That's cute.
Maybe use gloves.
She will take out some, like, giant, radioactive leather gloves. Pick it up, and she says, "Oh my. There is a wizard in town who might know something else about this. His name is Manshun."
Oh.
He trades in... Yes, he trades in all sorts of rare and interesting, quotes, air quotes, big air quotes, dagger eyes, artifacts.
You got a address for this Manshun, who I've certainly never met before and would have never made an enemy of?
She says, I don't. He does not keep a public office as far as I know. Though he is often at the auction house, so you may run into him here.
Oh, good. I have no reason why I wouldn't be excited about that. Okay, all right. And then the last is a mask.
Oh, interesting. Is it, let me take a look. Picks it up, and she looks at it for a long time and kind of handles it very delicately and turns it over a couple times. And she hands it back to you and says, I'm sorry, I don't know much of anything about this. You might have luck at one of the temples in town.
Mm. Any idea what temple might?
She says, well, if you have questions about a magical item, the Temple of Mistra, the Temple of Savras, they might be able to help you. If you want straight money for it, Joaquin might be able to help you. They often act as an intermediary for purchasing goods. If you would not want to put it up for auction, I do recommend the Clerics of Joaquin. Of course, if you want to put it up for auction, we made a deal last time. We can do one again. But she says, this is no iconography I recognize, and it does seem mystical in nature. There's a wizard who deals in more less interesting artifacts. He's occasionally in town by the name of N.A. Soren. Terrible man, but knowledgeable. As she strokes her beard.
She's saying NA's in this town?
She says he is sometimes here, but he also has offices in Neverwinter. His tower teleports, but he teleports between towers. But
and can I get an address for this N.A. Soren?
Oh yeah, she goes and finds a card. She hands it to you. It says N.A. Soren. It has an address, and then under it just says "Don't."
Why does it say "Don't"?
he doesn't like to be bothered.
Oh.
Seems like a real deliveries only situation.
Adventurers enter through the rear, please.
Well, good thing we're not adventurers. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much for all of your help, and I will be in contact if I do decide to go about auctioning any of these.
She gives you a little curtsy, and she says, "Of course, thank you for considering my auction house, which isn't actually called Lady. It's the James Alexander Estates."
Oh.
And she is Lady Chrysanthemum.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and then I will head back to the Kiss Coin.
Okay, perfect. You two arrive at about the same time, and you are reunited.
And it feels so good.
Hey, Vianti, what are you out and about doing?
Oh, tucks flesh book underneath his shoulder. I was just visiting the auction house to see if I could get any information. I really need to get out of there. Jaden is doing a thing.
Yeah.
Jaden is there.
I understand. Well, listen, a little bit ago we were like, make your mistakes, girl, and now she's, making them in a row, so good for her.
Well, I did get a sign up for open mic.
Oh, good. What you got? Is she a dancer? Is she a singer? Is she a violinist?
It's a he.
Okay.
He does guitar and a piano. Sad songs, probably. Need to keep an eye on Rose.
Listen, if it harries Jaden out the door, I don't have to do shit. All right, well, sad's not usually the vibe we're looking for at the shows, but, I think Kiki can probably do a torch song or two. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Hear the kid out. Well, great. Shoot, it sounds like you've had a busy day.
Were you out?
Trying to get that cute bartender to come work for us. And I think that was a rousing success. They should be starting on L's Day. And getting some business cards that I don't need back. So I think that's going to be a big step in the right direction for the old Kiss Call. But yeah, just business. Let's there's plenty of hours. Let's you want to soak our feet and have a mimosa? Like where are you at in your day?
My feet have been walking, so of course I'd love to soak them.
You poor dear. Please, no sweat.
You hear Jaden say, "I'm not human, and I don't speak common."
Jaden, you're both. You're common as hell. You're a pretty young man. You just ruin it every time you talk. You just know nothing, and the smugness in which you walk around like you have some kind of hidden wisdom is just amazing.
I haven't had nearly enough mimosas to handle.
Not by half. No. I should have prepared silence for the day. Boop. So yeah, I mean, look, I own the place, but tell you what, go back to the dressing rooms. I'll make the mimosas. I'll be back there. We'll soak the feet and just relax for tonight's entertainment, obviously.
Yeah.
We have a ghost box. Is that right? Is the locked box where we contact our ghosts?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes.
I want to make sure I had those two. I remember they also left us a rock box. I wasn't sure if the two related, but
yeah, they left you a lockbox, and that is how you contact the ghosts.
okay.
Should you ever need them?
Should I need them? Which I don't think so. I might dig out Bernie later and discuss my business plan because things are going good. But like the next time I talk to him, I kind of want to have some stuff to brag about because they're all just kind of like, "Oh dear," you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Are they watching us just invisibly?
I hope so. Yeah, at first I was going to say I hope not, but I think Dancelap hopes so. So yeah, no, that's fine. Just don't wake me up anymore.
You're my bad.
And I do have up one of Elena's posters still, by the way. I try and respect the legacy. But yeah, just de-stress. I did something today. Vianti, you did something today?
We deserve it. Treat yourself.
We deserve it.
We went out and did 2 things each, respectively. We deserve a good soak in mimosas.
That's right.
Yep. I already did something today. Okay, yeah. So you have a nice soak. You make a pitcher of mimosas. I mean, it's not bottomless, but you just get up and make more.
Yeah. Soon, I won't have to get up. Goals.
Is there anything you two would like to talk about?
Fill Dancelap in on the results of my inquiring about certain artifact.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope you weren't trying to be too duplicitous. You're famously allergic to shirts and pockets, so I don't know where you thought you were hiding that giant book made of people, but...
not necessarily, like, hiding it underneath.
Sure.
Like, readjusting to, like, maybe even bring attention to it, kind of.
Sure. Mansion. Well... might be the kind of peace offering we could use to make a real friend out of Manchun. And if I'm going to make a friend out of Manchun, I'm going to make a friend out of Manchun. Bring him a famously legendary evil item. Not that I know it, but that looks pretty evil.
I mean, it's made out of human flesh.
Made of human bits. They're not typically good.
Yeah, I didn't.
Who am I to judge? All right, and for the mask, they what's her name? Pensy. We can go back to Pensy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was the one who hooked us up with Zephyros, right? Like she was the better get. We went to the Mistra guy and he was all sneezy or something. Am I thinking of?
That's Strike Team Beta.
That's Strike Team
Beta. That was Beck. That was Beck.
Right, that was Beck.
Yeah.
Did we just never get to the Mistra guy?
I think
we
so.
We stopped at Pensy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think because then you got Zephyros and he helped you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. So we could also maybe show it to Zephyros, but
yeah,
there's a lead on an NA Soren.
Okay.
If you've met him.
I am also trying to think if I am in our extended catalog. I don't think so, though. I don't think any reason to react to a Soren, so... All right. Sounds like a real nice guy.
So speaking of business cards, I have his business card and it says "don't" at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I like his style already. Okay, look at that. Okay, what ward's he in?
He's in. Don't bother me, ward. Hold on. Dragon Ice. Oops, sorry.
See, we gotta contact Manchun.
Lady Chrysanthemum just said to hang out around the auction house to contact a Manchun.
Yeah, no thanks, no time.
Ward's Waterdeep 174.
Yeah, maybe there's a way we can kind of poke the criminal element without getting too close.
I mean, we could just hang out outside the auction house and, like, do a street performance to try and get more patrons for the Kiss coin.
All right.
And then, you know, if he happens to stop by, maybe that would grab his attention.
What would I do without you, Vianti? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Once I get the cards in, right, we'll want to be able to... Yeah, all right. So that's Manchun sorted. We can go see this Soren person, maybe.
And
Pensy
then
seemed a capable enough girl. Maybe get Zephyros involved, but he's just going to stare off into space, and I'm not going to be up in his terror tower while it happens.
he has been coming to shows lately, so we could just ask him if he stops by.
That'll be much better, yeah.
He only spaces out half the time then.
Any Soren is in the North Ward.
All right. And after that, it was all Neverwinter.
Yeah, but we can just send a letter.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, not for nothing. I don't have the cards yet. This Soren fella seems like he's got an address. So yeah, let's knock that off. Do you want to do that today or tomorrow?
Have done things today.
Have done things today. What I do without you, Vianti? Can I insight check my best friend?
Sure.
Not in a bad way. I just want some. Well, we all have a blind spot to our best friends, don't we? I rolled an 11. With an 11, how worried about the mask is Vianti?
Visibly trying to kind of hide it, but maybe even with an 11, since we're so close, you can kind of tell that, like, he's being a little bit, like, you can tell it's in the back of his mind, kind of a thing.
Yeah. You know what? There is a lot of hours left in the day. Why don't we just do tomorrow us a favor and do this now? I mean, I don't want to do it either, but future Dancelap's going to be really excited that I did.
I guess we can always do round 2 of soaks and mimosas later.
Oh, Vianti. You get me? So yeah, kind of pat Vianti on the knee there and kind of get motivated enough to get up. I'm already near one of our show vanities, so I'll put enough of my face on to feel like I'm representing the kissed coin well in public. But don't dress anything. I don't mind getting some street urchin dust on. And let's make our way up to the North Ward.
Okay. As you walk out of the coin, can I get perception checks, please?
I guess.
You can sure try.
With advantage?
Sure.
Don't agree to that.
What's your case?
I don't have one. You miss every shot you don't take. I rolled a 19 anyway, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 2, which makes it a 4, so...
Okay. Yeah, Vianti's
That's
not.
our Vianti.
Okay.
Worldly in different ways.
So... Let's see. Where are we? We're down here. Okay. As you step outside, Vianti, you don't notice anything different, and you just kind of start walking. Dancelap, something's bothering you, and it takes you a second to put your finger on it. And it's just one of those things where it's, you take for granted your surroundings, that they don't change really over. It's a city. It's not like all of a sudden, streets look different. But something about the street is different, and you realize that the mud in between all of the cobblestones and kind of any grassy or dirt laden area, all of the color seems drained from it.
Like it's gray?
Yeah, you would say like the earth turned gray.
Oh yeah, would you?
I would say that. I would say that.
Is that your opinion? I'm gonna stick to that opinion.
Yes, I'm the DM.
God damn it, Andrew. Okay, it doesn't look like Vianti's seen the same thing.
No, you would say he has noticed perhaps someone dressed poorly or something instead.
Sure. Some
Someone
yelling
wearing...
across the street, moving a box. Okay. 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 Maybe a powerful archwizard is the kind of person to be around right now. Just kind of instinctually take Vianti's hand and hustle buns uptown. Okay. Yeah, unless people start acting real weird, like, does anybody else seem to notice?
A couple people, most people are just kind of going about their day, and, there's some little kid that's like, Mom, look! Yeah. But a couple other people are, like, this seems weird, like, and they almost like waving their hand in front of their eyes and touching the ground, a couple of them.
No, don't touch it. Okay.
And then you hear several screams come from the kissed coin.
Nah, come on. You know what? Vianti, let's go back real quick.
Do I hear the screams, or do I?
Yes, you hear the screams. Yes.
Oh. Yeah. Let's. What was that?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know, and I hate all of it. So yeah, let's just run back real quick.
Okay, so
I want to change into some flats because
sure.
Yeah.
As you hustle back to the kissed coin, someone runs out of it. Seconds.
Manchu.
I'm getting out of here.
Old Worm, Manchun, and N.A. Sword run out of the kiss coin. Oh.
Ah, shit. Never leave the house again.
A middle-aged gentleman wearing Jaden's clothes, who doesn't not look like Jaden, runs out screaming.
Okay. Is he dressed in smithing clothes, would you say, or?
No, he's wearing the exact same clothes that Jaden was wearing.
Oh. Are we...
As if they've been maybe, like, aged, like, 30 years.
It's not L's Day yet. It's not a freaky L's Day situation. An L's Day. Alright, we can make that joke later. Run into my cabaret?
Okay, yeah. A bunch of people are panicking and yelling as several ghosts are just swarming about the cabin.
Do I know these ghosts?
They look like horrifying versions of the ghosts that you once put to rest here. So they're, instead of being like kind of blue happy force ghosts, they're like green haunted mansion from Disney World force ghosts. I mean regular ghosts.
Okay, sure. Okay.
So like for instance, scroll up to get all their names again. So like Marbles has been like mauled by various animals, and he's kind of gesturing them around.
Are the ghosts of the Displacer Beast Flump, Remoraz, and Drake hanging out too?
Yes.
Okay.
And they all look terrifying because they're monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. The elven singer, who was a girl, kind of looks like she's from The Ring. Like her hair's all long in front of her face, and
yeah. All right. Shit, what can I do?
Are they like scaring? Is that what is like scaring anyone?
That's why everyone's screaming. Yeah, because they're a bunch of ghosts and they're all using horrifying visage and attacking people, and
there seem to be anyone controlling them or anything. Is there anybody by the box that would have let them out?
Nope.
Well, not anymore. That dude off-skied. Oh, right, they can aid you. That's okay.
Yes.
I am starting to understand.
Well,
shoot. I have customers and employees and boarders here and stuff, so,
can I use my...
Say that again?
Sorry, I was getting a hitch there. Could I maybe use like my ghostly gaze to look through the like walls of the cabaret to try and scan around for anybody I don't know? Or that seems unusual?
Sure.
Can she use her cheat at mazes ability?
Yeah, what's your made up bullshit do again?
I can concentrate to gain dark vision and see through 30 feet of objects for 1 minute as an action.
Okay. As you do, quickly scanning around, you don't see anyone obviously controlling these ghosts. However, when you look back outside, you can see people are starting to run, and a couple zombies kind of shamble by. Looking out over the bay, over the dock, you can see some skeletons are like kind of clawing their way up the port onto the harbor, and kind of People are screaming. So it looks like just undead are running amok.
Oh, good.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay.
So our problem isn't unique. Okay.
What do you mean? I have a very unique problem right now. Bernie, get out of here.
Darling.
Bernie, this isn't cool. We can't do this. We can schedule another spooky night maybe in a month that is thematically appropriate. Whatever in October would be around here. You know what? For all the shit we gave them for just naming their days numbers, we sure do that to our months, don't we? You know what? I take it back, Forgotten Realms. I apologize.
Well, except October isn't even the 8th month anymore.
Not anymore.
That's what December is not the 10th month. Everything's wrong now. I love it.
It's great. Yeah, maybe we can do a Halloween special. Cece, you'll be moved in by then. Like we can do this.
She says, the time. No, I lost my voice. Hold on. The Monarch. There we go. The time is now. I mean, that was more Cobra Commander, but I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, it's evil Bernie.
Yeah, it's evil Bernie.
Yeah. The time for what?
She says, we are risen. Serve the master. Now it's just straight up Cobra Commander.
Go with it. Embrace it. Oh, boy.
The master?
She says, the master. Let me get out of that. Hold on. The Monarch. There we go. Okay. The Master Necromancer. Zaz. Damn.
Do I know that name? I know the face.
Yes. Someone identified him as Zolkir Tam in your vision.
That's right.
So, and Dancelap would be able to put one and two together.
Yeah.
How many other
Never heard of him.
necromancers named Tam could there be?
Bernie.
Dancelap.
Bernie, this isn't you. Wait. When you say the time is now, a master, and like, why now?
Says, he has been thwarted too long. The stars are aligned now.
Now's not good for me or Vianti. We had other things we were gonna do today, so this isn't great. Can you go back?
No problem.
Yeah, if you could go back in the box, maybe, and take all.
Never! You trapped us in a box.
I didn't. That wasn't my idea.
That was the agreement.
Yeah, I think I just inherited that. I thought we all enjoyed the agreement.
This is my house.
It's mine. I changed all the signage.
Got it.
Wow, hurtful.
You know what, Bernie? I've had about enough of you. I have an art. You may not appreciate it. You might prefer whatever choreographed order taking that you like.
The waltz.
Gross. The Viennese waltz.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. I take music and I interpret it physically, often with my top off. It's an art, and I won't take any more disrespect for you in my establishment. Don't make me turn you, Bernie.
Yeah, Kiki says, like, second sister, as she's being, like, fighting off a ghost. Like, no, get away.
Yeah. Is that a ghost bump? Absolutely not.
No, we're not zoned for that. Get it out of here.
Absolutely not. Ghost marbles. Where's ghost marbles? Where's the guy?
My babies, get them.
Damn it. Well, they don't listen to him. Is that backfiring on him?
Oh no.
And Vianti, no matter how adorable evil Nor looks, I'm gonna need you to stay on task. Yeah, don't make me turn you.
Yeah. She seems like she's just. Yeah, this isn't. She's not in control.
No, I don't know what to do about it though.
Is there any? Do we know of any way to put them back in the box besides putting on a show?
That's
One out of one.
historically. Back to one, everybody.
Can I get an Arcana check from Vianti?
Sure. I have some points in that. Oh, a 19.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 19. Sorry,
Okay.
I had to check it.
So what you all did last time, you put the ghosts to rest. You fulfilled their final, need on this plane of existence. They were settled. They should have went to the afterlife. They have some connection to the box, but technically they are in the afterlife. Something is raising the restless undead and controlling it. So you don't think, unless you can find the source of it, you can temporarily deal with them. Temporary/permanent. If you fight them, they will go away.
Yeah.
Just don't feel good about it.
No, but I can't have them terrorizing my bar.
What was the attractive one's name again?
Nor.
Nor is
Yeah.
almost certainly who Vianti means.
How'd you know?
Yeah, no. Narrowed it down for me. Vianti was talking about them. Although, if you're looking for bears, you could do worse than our Minotaur friend, Vort.
So yeah, Nor was the handsome elven dancer.
Man, no peeps.
I don't have a ton of offensive content here, but
You can turn them.
I can turn them.
You are a cleric.
Yeah, at level 4, though, I'm not destroying undead, so it's just going to make them run for a minute and come back. Unless they...
It gives you time to get everybody out.
That's true. Let's, oh man, I do fear that this adventure ain't over yet. Alright, let's, I don't know, Vianti, you got anything immediate? Just gonna look at my, catalog here. Yep.
For getting rid of ghosts?
Yeah. Now let me get to the center of the floor, or let me get in to try and create a path to the exit, and I will say, "Damn it, Bernice!" And rub my coin.
Okay.
And say, Joaquin, this is bad for business.
Hell yeah, it is.
And try to purge my ghost friends from my establishment.
Okay. Did I ever tell you Bernice's clan name?
No.
It's
no.
It's Eye for Talent.
Nice. I'm writing that down. Bernice, Eye for Talent.
Okay.
Damn it, Bernice. So yeah, it's not the hardest save, but
well, they're not terribly wise. They're ghosts.
that's true.
Okay. That's a D10.
I'm sure to win now.
Okay. Everyone but Nor fails.
Okay.
What's your
damn it, Nor? I would have to think it's a 16, right? Because it's +3/+3.
Yeah, it's whatever your cleric save is, yeah.
Right, okay.
So a bunch of the ghosts scatter, or most of the ghosts scatter, and Nor, looking at Vianti, says, Vianti, come to me.
I mean, I feel real conflicted about it.
I don't think conflicted enough. For being honest. Friend to friend. I feel like you're already walking.
I was not walking.
I was going over there anyway.
I wanted to go over there.
Yeah.
For unrelated reasons.
Vianti, we can be together forever. I can tell you so much. I have seen everything beyond time and space. The mask, the flame.
That'll make me stop.
Yeah, am I hearing that too?
Yes.
Okay.
To you, it's all Galadriel, though. Like, it's all horrifying, triple-voiced, and it's photo negative all of a sudden. Like,
yeah.
And you're seeing the pretty version of Galadriel, Vianti, just as a svelte, tattooed elf boy.
Yeah.
Man.
You're seeing a very specific subreddit.
A subreddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the mention of the mask and stuff, I will stop, though.
You'll stop going towards him?
Yeah.
Okay. And he says, Vianti, come closer.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, you had a thing going and then you ruined it. It's like when you got a buzz going and then somebody does something real stupid and just kills your buzz.
Vianti, come closer.
Nor, you shirtless prince. Vianney said they're not into it. Enthusiastic consent's what you're looking for. I'm gonna have to ask you to fuck off. Or I'm gonna start using my spell words. So, just...
My vocal components are things like boom, yummy.
Just...
Vianti, give me a charisma saving throw.
All right, come on, you got this. You got this.
I can do those. Whoa, let's actually pick up a d20. Okay. Let's see. 18.
Okay. Let's see what happens if you succeed.
Listen to Andrew fucking around.
Okay. Okay. The ghost rushes towards you and attempts to physically kind of grab you and possess you, but you succeed on your saving throw, so it does not take over your mind nor body.
I will say no means no.
It sure does. My strongest weapon, WAP.
Just kind of looks...
Works against poltergeists. And I use vicious mockery.
Oh, excellent.
I love this stream.
Fails. Rolls a 5 on the die. Nothing they add to it.
Alright, we're going to do some psychic damage. I always forget that the spell doesn't make them run away. The spell just gives them disadvantage on attacks and stuff. But, alright.
Yeah,
so,
Dissonant Whispers makes them run away.
Yeah, that's the one I probably wanted, but...
Would you like to have cast that? If that was your...
Nah, I don't got it. I have to do some spell book cleaning up, and I can probably get it, but I don't have it currently, so let's just stick with it. Alright, so 1d4 psychic damage. Let me roll that. Oh, 2d4 psychic damage. High enough level. Ooh, 2 4s. No fooling. Alright, so 8 psychic damage.
Okay, and psychic damage is one of the damage types it is not resistant to nor immune to. Weirdly enough.
Very nice.
So, it clutches its ghostly visage and kind of yelps and screams. And yeah, just full on evil looking at this point. Ghostly green. No longer looks like svelte, looks sickly and thin. You can see like ribs, and the tattoos kind of go from being graceful to jagged and terrible looking. Okay. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
That is.
Can we all just admit heroin chic was a weird time? Old 90s aesthetic.
Everyone was sad and cold.
Side note.
Well, I got a good round in, so.
Okay. Well, Vianti, what did you get then?
A 21.
21.
Ooh.
Wow.
Like a motivated Vianti, yeah.
That, Nor turning all gross looking really snapped
Yeah.
into action.
First that mask bullshit, then tried to put hands on without consent. They talked about it. And now they're gross looking? That's strike 3.
They're out of here.
Yeah.
Why can I not? Am I not in... How come I can't? Oh no, not add friend. Cancel request. Cancel request. Block.
Adding Nor the Ghost?
No, there's a bot in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I don't have it pulled up due to internet fuckery.
Yeah. If you need to worry about something else, I can try and get there. I just have to make sure to mute it pretty quick.
For whatever reason, I can't... I can block them, but I can't... Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me go into my channel. Get out of here, bot. Create a dashboard. That's helpful. Stream manager. Let's see. Well, thank you. Thank you, Marty.
Sure. I'm in here now. I don't see a bot, but I didn't have a...
Well, they are blocked,
going.
so I can't delete the comment, but for whatever reason, which is very annoying, but...
Alright.
Because I'm in...
It should just be deleted automatically for everyone else. You could ask Liz. Because
Yeah, if
usually
you're in
when you
mod
ban
view,
them,
you might be still seeing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe, well, but I couldn't delete the comment. I could just ban them. Or block
yeah,
them.
it should automatically delete
Oh.
the comment for everyone else, though. That's what we're saying.
Okay.
It just might still be showing for you in your mod view or whatever.
Okay, well... Figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Figured it out.
Review requests queue. What the heck is that? Oh, reward. Wait. Oh, okay. That's okay. Back to the show.
Let's fight a ghost.
What was your initiative roll, Dancelap?
8.
8.
Same as my damage roll before, unfortunately. I have less modifiers in the damage roll.
Yeah, okay. They say they can still see it, but yeah, they shouldn't come back. And if they do, I'll try and
deal with it then.
It's because I wasn't in mod view.
Oh, that's weird.
But then it brings you to another thing, and you can't go backwards in the chat. It's
right.
annoying.
It refreshes the chat. I don't necessarily get why, but there we are. Okay. We'll get him.
Skip all. Yep. Okay. I'll have to remember from now on to just open it in mod view on my laptop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So. What do we do? Vianti, you get to go first.
Oh, goody. Okay. Okay. So I've got a gross ghost. Why do all of my things have to be touch? It's really coming back to bite me in the butt. Okay. I am going to use a little cantrip called Poison Spray.
Okay.
And so it says that I extend my palm towards the creature I see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from my palm. So I imagine that Nor came at me and was like trying to get all handsy, and I said no. And then the poison gas comes out. So I'm like...
So the poison gas hits the ghost, and Nor just seems to breathe it all in. The ghost is immune to poison damage.
Damn it, of course.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
I'm worried about that.
Okay, well, hide behind my good friend Dancelap.
Do you run away?
Yes.
Okay, it will get an attack of opportunity.
It will have disadvantage.
Okay.
Because my vicious mockery worked.
15 to hit Vianti.
Oh.
Yeah,
Boyo, I'm pretty sure that I have an 11 AC, but let me double check. Yeah, 13. So, go. Still hits.
Yeah. You take 17 necrotic damage.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I sure do.
I would call Vianti's combat readiness halfway through the Dance of the Seven Veils at any given moment. Like, so... 13's high, actually. I'm a little surprised.
Okay. The ghost gets to go now, and will move towards Dancelap.
Nor.
14 to hit Dancelap.
I have not cast Armor of Faith or whatever, so, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, 17 necrotic
I also
damage.
don't wear a ton.
Yeah, your bard cleric doesn't wear lots of armor.
We're a very impractical duo.
If only some adventurers were here.
If only some adventurers were here. I was trying to get to an archwizard's house.
Okay.
Ow, that hurts a whole bunch. Do I have to worry about like permanent my HP max at all yet?
No, although it is called withering.
Random ghost?
It is called withering touch, but it does not drain.
Okay.
No, that's specters. Specters
okay.
do that. No, you've... Oh. and then I have to see if their can recharge. Nope. Okay. No, they hit like a truck, and they do 2 scary things, which you have both avoided. So,
possession's a real pain in the ass, especially since I already turned undead.
Yeah.
That's the fastest way to get it over with.
Dispel evil and good will also do it, but...
Yeah.
Or you can knock the person out.
Yes. If you made me fight my best friend tonight, it would have been a long after the call. Just letting you know.
I didn't do anything. It was all Nor. / that's Tam. Dancelap. It is your turn.
Yeah. Let's see. Since I don't have a ton else, with your permission, can I pick up Dissonant Whispers and cast it?
Sure.
Yeah, because I was using Bard slots to have Charm Person and Disguise Elf, or Disguise as Elf, but I get both of them for free.
Yes. Then yeah,
being
you
a
can...
Trickster Cleric. All right.
I know you were messing with your character sheet beforehand, so...
Yeah. Apologies. Trying to get up to the Modern Era. All right, so... was that an action? I think that is an action. All right, I don't want to do the thing I'm thinking of if it's an action. Let me confirm it's an action. Apologies while I wait a second. I can move it as a bonus action. All right, so... Then... Yeah, I'm going to just... Especially now that Nor's all up in my face... just do no matter how many tattoos you get, it's never going to make up for your father's disapproval. And just just kind of quietly to them, we're going to call that a dissonant whisper.
Okay.
And so it's more wisdom save, so hopefully made a lot of choice tattoo decisions, so...
rolls a total of 3.
All right. I could even use my Bard saving throw on that one. So, good news. Now I'm going to roll... What do we got? Lost the place for it. Nope, that's Vicious Mockery. 3d6. All right. Not terribly great, 9, but now he has to try and run away. Pretty sure that's the... And again, it's psychic, so good news there. 3d6, and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
So it will use its reaction to fly. You can make an attack of opportunity against it, because it's using its reaction to run away from you.
Okay.
Your weapon's not magical, so it probably will resist it, but...
Okay.
Still, damage is damage, though.
Yeah, damage is damage. I take my rapier and just... As everybody knows, you use a rapier. Oh, shoot. I haven't equipped a rapier yet. I'll actually roll straight up ass dice for this. A 19 on the die, so okay. I probably hit.
So that's a hit.
And what is it? It's a D8.
A D8 is a rapier.
It's a 3 on the dice, and my dex mod is 3, so presumably that's a 6.
You're quicker than I thought. Okay.
I am also a bard, remember?
Oh, yeah,
I start as a bard
and
work out from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rapier does kind of pass through them, but it does disrupt them enough that they take some damage from it.
Okay.
Okay, and then they will move 40 feet away so that they fly out of a wall. It's only a turn, right. But...
Yeah, but I'll... Actually, you did run behind me, so I'll just kind of check on Vianti in this moment of just kind of like, are you okay? Kind of fuss over them a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You didn't turn you 30 years older or anything weird?
No, not that I can tell. Is that a concern?
Maybe? No. I mean, no. What? What?
Do I look 30 years older?
Absolutely not. You never looked a day younger? Nope. That's not great. You look great. Vianti? If I'm lying, I'm dying. I've heard.
What?
Don't worry about it.
So do we still have general chaos and ghosts around?
Since all the ghosts have been turned, you have about 6 seconds before Nora comes back. Everybody else ran away when you started distracting the ghost, and Dancelap turned all of them.
Right.
So everybody else is gone. Through the back, out the front.
Yeah, we might still need to deal with Nor.
Dancelap, will you come with me?
Yeah, 100%.
And I'll dimension door us away.
Okay.
Oh, okay, great.
Where would you like to dimension door to?
As far away in 500 feet as I can away from Nor, and hopefully towards the north ward.
Okay, yeah. You're heading towards the north ward? Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I kind of see that as our best shot.
Okay. And then do you hustle toward the north ward?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, how chaotic are the streets at the moment?
Oh, madness.
Okay. Are we fighting the tide at all going to the north ward, or is it... If we stay to the right, are we going with a flow of madness?
Look, the city knows how to panic. They know how to pandemonium. There is... always stick to the right. So you can go with the flow, and there's no direction in which a greater amount of people are going. It's everybody's running. They are running away from the harbor for the most part. Nobody's going into nobody's even trying to get on a ship. They're like, fuck that.
Sure.
Do you know how many dead adventurers or people are in the river or the harbor? Like, we're not getting out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. You all start heading toward the north ward. Okay, we're getting close to it, but let's try and get to a good position. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You head to the north ward. You get to the tower, and it looks like no one is home.
Okay. Yeah, he can just do that.
Yeah, and he may not have been here in the first place.
Also true.
So he doesn't like people, so we can also maybe assume that maybe he wants it to look like nobody's home.
That's a good point.
Bang ferociously on the door.
There is no answer.
Look for lights being suspiciously turned off on upper floors.
No, you don't. It does not look like anyone is home.
Okay. Shoot. I'm just remembering a last will and testament. And among his suspected enemies. So there is a non-zero chance that NH was here 20 minutes ago. And the minute Army of the Undead is like, absolutely not. I'm the hell out of here. Zazdam's coming for me.
Not again.
Not again. He was number 4 on the list.
N.A. Soren was number 2 on his own list.
That's right. In the event of my surprise death, my list of suspects includes myself and Zazdam. All right, well, at least we're... Like, this is a hoity-toity part of town, right?
Yes. So you see very fancy-looking zombies.
All right. With your permission, Andrew, and you might want to review this with your players, I will take a card out of my pocket
Mm-hmm.
that offers me various locksmithing and adventuring needs. And that's the only other place I can think of to go.
Okay. That was going to be the next question. Where do you go instead? You head down to... can't remember what ward of the city they're in. The trade ward. You head to the trade ward and look for the most experienced adventurers you know. Task Force Unlikely.
We do.
And we will pick up there on Wednesday. So, we get a hell yeah in chat, so we're good.
Good.
Outros and plugs. Marty. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, weird. The future of all civilized democracy shouldn't hinge on one person's life. That's a broken system to start with. And we lost, one of those last bastions earlier this week. And yeah, an absolute queen, a hero. We asked too much of her and shouldn't have had to. And again, it's probably fucked up that it mattered this much and she wasn't just allowed to retire like a normal person a couple years ago. So, R.I.P. RBG, or I've been told that's not the most appropriate, so I'm sad she's dead. I forget the more appropriate well wishings. So yeah, I'm sad that we are missing RBG, but again, it is yet another symptom of the fat bloated corpse that may or may not be America. So, let's try and fix that.
Wouldn't that be
Please
nice?
vote.
Please vote.
Yeah.
Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupsuka, on the Twitter and the Instagrams. I absolutely reflect what Marty just so poignantly said, that, yeah, it's a really, really sad loss, and again points out some real flaws in the system that we have brought upon ourselves, like so many things in the last couple of years. So a real great thing to be able to start to change that is, hey, maybe vote. Time's winding down to be able to register for that. Make sure to check your local listings. I wanted to say your local listings, your local information in your state about it, because there's a lot of misinformation going around. There's a lot of confusing information going around. So check government websites. Those are probably the best ways to find things out.
I echo what everyone has said, and yeah, terribly sad news this week. Please vote. I just got my voter report card in the mail. I don't know who sent that to me, but I did a good job. I vote a lot.
All A's?
I want to say vote early and often. That doesn't quite work here.
They don't like that.
I prefer you didn't. I prefer you vote once. One person, one vote. But
it says here that's a federal offense. So
I got all these ballots in the mail. Some for my cats, some for my dead grandparents.
All my dead grandparents.
Look, I do still receive mail for my grandmother who has been dead for 30 years. So, also, I receive the one that I find the most funny. This is a great plug. I receive mail from the Catholic Church for my grandfather, who was buried in a Catholic cemetery. So you'd think they would know that he's dead.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Come on, organized religion, get it together.
They're always wanting money from him, and I'm like, well, great.
Come on, organized religion, get organized.
Yeah. And vote.
And vote.
What you do.
Please. But a good way. This week is Task Force Unlikely on Wednesday. Task Force Unlikely X Sassy and Classy. Next week is Star Week. We have Star Wars on Monday and Star Chasers on Wednesday. So click a button on your screen, please. Like, subscribe, follow us here and on various social medias. Thank you so much. Be kind. Don't be racist.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Sorry.
Wash your hands.
I did say be kind, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay,
Say it again.
be kind. Don't be racist. I thought I mixed those up for a second. See, that's why I was like, great. Be kind. Don't be racist. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. And we love all of you. And please vote in several months. Or earlier if you can with mail-in voting. Bye.